can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, what's going on, buddy? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D, little carnage in the studio early on, getting in places and stuff. I got too much stuff here. Hey, by the way, happy Halloween. I got these Shacklicious gummies here, so if you come down to the studio, I'll give you one.
There you go. My name is Neal Ruhl. That guy's D-Mac, Darren McCarty here in the house. We have KG. KG, what's really good?
Not my sinuses, but I'm pushing.
There you go.
All right, keep it pushing then.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it pushing. Spencer Raxter.
Hello.
What's going on, man? How was Heavyweights yesterday?
Heavyweights was great yesterday. It was a good show. We talked about Brian Branch getting baptized to fight the pagan scum Vikings. Yeah.
More on them later.
Them later.
Easy gonna have a field day, CJGJ to the Bears, bro. He gonna have a field day with that shit.
Is he locked in now?
Oh, yeah.
He knows what he has to do now, right?
Oh, yeah. It's real street beef right there.
We were going to bang his baby mama if we played the Eagles in the playoffs last year.
Oh, shit.
We were going to fly her out.
Oh, yeah.
She said she was down. It was going to be awesome. Would have been the most iconic moment of
Detroit
sports media, yeah. We're going to fly out Chauncey Gardner-Johnson's baby mama. Oh, man.
Be careful. Somebody else will take that bit in Detroit sports media.
Yeah.
Say they came up with it.
Oh!
I'm not saying that happens.
Nah. They ain't watching little old Woodward. Come on.
No, they're not. Jump into that Woodward Sports chat, by the way. Get your thoughts out there. Subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. Pushing towards 95,000 subs since you're here. Go ahead and click the like button as well. But, yes, jump into that chat and get your thoughts out there. FJ in the chat. Good morning, BDE and chat.
Morning.
Good morning. Sandy, good morning, all. Good morning. Tammy Chin, good to see you in here as well. Your Red Wings got a win last night. We'll talk about that.
Shout out.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
Good win.
We'll definitely talk about that.
Look, I didn't see the
good.
beginning
Are we back
when they
now?
got behind. No, we can never say that because this seems as
Car flag.
This team's
Relax.
bipolar.
Hey, we're
This
still
team's
second in the Atlantic.
Hey, the Pistons and the Red Wings.
Yep.
Are a little bit of our bipolar children right now. Let's just get them on the right medication
They're gonna
and
be all right.
consistency. But I'll tell you this, from watching, and I didn't see the first period. I know we got behind by a goal, but from what I watched, systems that they played, the way that they took care of things and they controlled the game, and
Power
that's
play
what I
looked way
wanted to
better.
see. What's that?
Power play looked way better.
Well, it just looked connected. You know, DeBrincat looked. He was attacking. I know he got a goal, but he was attacking like that. But what I really liked was that third or fourth line, whatever you call it, the bigs.
The bigs.
Right? Soderblom looked like a man on a mission. Rasmussen looked like he was playing big. JVR obviously being out there, but it was just the way that they controlled the game. And you know, even it's tough to. They had a 4-1, and Kyrou scored a nice goal, right? Which you'll argue about, but then again they locked it down, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing the lockdown,
Okay.
right? When they needed to. Last year they couldn't finish it off by not going at least maybe it was disguised because they'd have a 1-goal lead with under 5 minutes left, and the other team would tie it up, and maybe we'd win in a shootout or an overtime.
We got breaking NFL news,
there
by
you
the
go.
way. Adam Schefter literally just tweeted, the Lions and Aidan Hutchinson have reached an agreement on a 4-year contract extension. No numbers have been given at this time.
He gonna keep them all. I keep telling y'all.
Aidan Hutchinson is now locked up on a 4-year contract extension, so that is official according to Adam Schefter.
So the Wings play tomorrow. No, but let's go to there because I think that's more important. For 4 years, what is the 4 year? Did you expect it? Was it supposed to be longer? Is that what it's supposed to be
This seems to be the rate.
For all the people that are, why haven't they locked him up yet or whatever like that? You knew that they were going to get their business done.
Yeah. Well, and D-Mac, it comes back to this, as we've said on this show. Now, listen, everyone, because you'll hear it later today in some other forums and other media outlets. But it was it was a good move by him, and it's something that we talked about on this show for a very, very long time. If I was Aidan Hutchinson, I'm going to let Myles Garrett and I'm going to let Micah Parsons sign their deals, right? And then I'm going to analyze and say, okay, here's what this looks like. Let's go to work on this, Brad. There's probably a slot in mind that both sides had of what it should be. It probably wasn't difficult at all. And boom, here it is. It's done. But this is business as usual for this Lions organization. And I go back to this, everybody, with the Aidan Hutchinson, the Amon-Ra, the Panay, the Goff, all of it. The bottom line is this. We have players now that get second contracts with the Lions. What a weird place to be.
What?
Like you draft guys and then you want them here long term. But hey, Brad only likes his own guys. Well, you know what? I like all pros too. I like Pro Bowl guys too. So, yeah, he likes his own guys. Another example of that, I'm sure it's going to, well, Brad only signs his own guys crowd. I'm sure it'll send them over the edge. Not me. This was inevitable, D-Mac. This was going to happen the entire time. It was just a matter of letting the market play out. Here we are. The show goes on. Minnesota, J.J. McCarthy, you're next on Sunday.
Oh, there it is. If you didn't need any more incentive, there it is, the incentive. But it was always going to get done. I think that's the most important part. But still, it got done. Is he Myles Garrett money? Is it up? Like, what is he making?
The numbers haven't been released yet.
So what do you think he's making? What do you think this contract, right? Is these guys making 30?
Let me pull up Parsons' deal and Garrett's deal here. Because it's going to be in that stratosphere, if not more. All right, so for Micah Parsons, his contract, and I'll go back to it. Like, I know that Micah Parsons is PFF's darling, right? That I'm sure he was higher rated than Myles Garrett this weekend because of his forced pressures and stats that we make up. Parsons' deal was 4 at 186, but really it was 4 at 123. 4 at 136 guaranteed. So that's what it is. Average salary, 46.5. Signing bonus, 44. So it's gonna be right around there.
Wow.
And we'll see, like, in terms of, what kind of fluff are they putting on the end of it? How long do they want to stretch it out? Right. All of that. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see where it goes. But, yeah, if you're just joining us right now, Aidan Hutchinson has signed a 4-year contract extension with the Detroit Lions, according to Adam Schefter. So we're here talking about it now. Boom, just like that.
I think we should take time to thank the Jacksonville Jaguars for effing that up.
Facts.
Appreciate y'all.
Sometimes, man, you try to be too cute, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Like that's what some teams do. But no, D-Mac, like, again, it's par for the course. This was never not happening. It was not, like, people are going to lose their mind about this and viewership's going to pop off. No, not like they're going to be like, oh, he's extended and stuff like that. Like it wasn't always going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this was never not happening. Never. We draft good guys. We sign good guys. We keep good guys.
Yeah.
Like real teams do.
No.
And it costs money.
Absolutely.
It costs big money. But no, that's exactly what it was always going to be. In terms of Myles Garrett, Myles Garrett's deal is 4 years at 160, total guarantee 4 years at 124. So he's $40 million a year. So that's where you're going to get.
So is that on top of? So that's extension off of this contract. So Hutch's contract runs out at the end of this season or the end of next season, or when does it? When does this contract
next
run?
season?
Yeah,
next season. They've already exercised a club option for him. Next year he'll be at 19.7. So just
and
under
then it
20
kicks
million.
in
And
after
then it'll
that.
be the
so
extension.
it's actually
after
5 years. Then.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, for all intents.
4-year
and purposes.
extension. So okay. So there you go.
Yep. So there it is. And
Shout out.
Yeah, 100%, man. The show goes on.
He deserves it. And he'll probably be DPOY at the end of the year. So if anybody
really
deserves
over
it,
Micah
it's him.
Parsons?
Yes, I believe so.
Who votes?
Is that up to PFF?
It's not.
Is it up to Chris Collingsworth?
It's not.
This isn't.
No, not the DPOY.
But the PFF graphics on Sunday Night Football and everything like that, that is up to Chris
we can't
Collingsworth.
control that,
That's up to Chris Collingsworth.
No, yeah.
Okay.
I know.
I got to keep up, man.
I know.
You know
You're
what
a little
I'm saying?
slow, we know.
No, I am slow when it comes to this because I can't keep track of all this. All right, Mike G. J.J. McCarthy is a leader and best, but Hutch will track him down. Mike G.
J.J. McCarty.
Thank you.
I got you.
Down
the sideline.
all week.
Oh!
All week, whenever his name is mentioned,
I got you.
you have to say it properly.
J.J. McCarty.
Kalman, Neal, so are you saying this deal was good because all I ever hear you complain about is Hutch's production? We have to have a conversation. What, 2 years ago? And by the way, what happened when we had that conversation? Kalman? What happened after that?
He produced.
Cowman.
What happened? Can somebody update Kalman on what happened?
He produced.
Cowman.
Right. And then, Spenny, what did I say after that? We're good here.
Yeah, do it again.
Right. Like, that's the arc of this. That's the way it works.
Fucking Cowman.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Gus Johnson loved JJ. Yes, he did. Nitty gritty. Hutch getting 4 years and 4 sacks. This week. Ace is the contract official. I can't find anything. Is Adam Schefter in the business of reporting shit that's not true?
No. And Aidan Hutchinson's agent confirmed it on Twitter.
So there you have it, everyone. So, yes, we're just waiting to hear the numbers. But guess what? Doesn't matter what the numbers are.
Numbers and the numbers.
Because they're going to be around the market.
He's going to be the highest paid.
Yeah, or right there.
Yeah.
Like 1 and 1A.
Cool.
Yep.
Cost of living.
Joseph Austin. All those years of incompetent management. Then Sheila hired Spielman. Arf. So he's locked up for how long now? He's got a 4-year extension plus next year's club option.
Yeah.
So he is here. After this season is complete, he is here for a minimum of 5 years.
Yep.
A minimum of 5 years through. So that will put him
Jesus.
at.
I don't even want to think that far ahead.
That will put him at 31 when it's
Should
all
have a
done.
couple Super Bowls by then, Kenny.
Now, let's hope.
Yep.
Let's hope.
That's
So-
what they're thinking.
All right, let's do this then, Spenny. Let's take the break and come back to it because Hutch figures prominently in what we were going to do already.
That is
That's
true.
good programming. Somebody knows what they're doing around here.
There you go.
Who is that
I
guy?
don't know.
They said he was a madman.
He's pretty handsome, though.
He is.
Hey, let's hope you get to see him this weekend or this Friday on the heavyweights or whenever you do it, not in a hot dog suit. All
That's
right?
true. I was not in the hot dog suit this week. It was Chris.
We're back.
First one of the year for Chris.
Right.
Back.
You're back, baby.
Yeah, we are back.
We're back.
There it is.
I love it. All right, let's talk about Ben Johnson law. Justice takes many forms, whether it's a settlement, whether it's a verdict, whatever justice is to you, Ben Johnson law can provide it. Go to venfights.com. Guys, we're talking about legal proceedings, outcomes that will have an impact on the rest of your life. Do I have your attention now? Get tough, tenacious trial lawyers on your side. Get Ben Johnson Law. Go to venfights.com.
And what about Art and Jake's?
Art and Jake's, everybody. That is it. The best sports bar in the game today. Yes, way better than your wing places that show all the sports. They have a great menu. They have all the traditional favorites. If you want to do the wings and stuff like that, they have it for you. But what if you're into tuna, Spenny? Or shrimp tacos?
They got that
They
too.
got that too, man. It is. It's like a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor. Over 80 televisions. They have a high-definition media wall. It's insane. Everything is shown. They show the UFC fights. All of it is out there. I go to the one in Washington. I go to the one at Shelby Township. I'll be at the one in Shelby Township for the Commanders-Lions game, as a matter of fact. They reached out to me and said, we're going to have the bourbon ready to go for you. Art and Jake's, man, that's just how they roll, everyone. Download the Art and Jake's mobile app, scan the QR code on the screen, find out which one of the 6 locations works for you. It's Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting, a fine dining flavor. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Looking to take your relaxation game to the next level? Visit Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest, featuring top-tier brands like Infinity and Osaki. This is your destination for premium comfort and cutting-edge wellness technology. Every morning I walk into Big D Energy. Who do I see on the massage chair?
Spencer Raxter.
Spenmo Rax, loving it, liking it. If you don't talk to Spenny about it, but you can experience the difference with Dr. Eric Duncan, the Wellness Doc, and creator of the #1 YouTube channel for massage chair reviews. Book your visit today at massagechairhouse.com. Simply scan the QR code on the screen. Massage Chair House, your ticket to ultimate recovery and relaxation.
All right, we're off and running. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, finally giving us some news.
There we go.
As we went on the air, it was reported, verified, Aidan Hutchinson has come to terms on a 4-year mega extension with the Detroit Lions. Numbers have not been provided yet, but I'm going to tell you about what it's going to be. It's going to be about 4 for 186. It's going to be about $140 million guaranteed. That's the way it's going to be. It's of no consequence to me because this was never not happening. The only thing that is slightly...
Yeah, we all knew this was going to get done.
Yeah.
It's just good to hear it, though.
No, it is. Yeah. Everybody, we feel good about it and everything. As the people at Spot Track tweeted, it is rare that these things happen in season. They don't typically happen in season.
I don't know. The Lions have done that the past couple of years. They did it with Lee McNeil. They did it with David Montgomery, and now they're doing it with Aidan Hutchinson. So it's kind of part of the course for Brandon.
Was it the off season when they went back to back with Amon-Ra? They did like, dude, take care of their guy. Goff.
Gotta keep them all.
No, but
he gonna do it, bro. I'm
and
convinced.
Who cares if you sign your own guys if they're good? That's the object, right? Draft good players and re-sign them to contracts. So,
Woodward Sports chat thread. DNC ENT prediction: 4 years, 155, 115 guaranteed. No, DNC ENT.
That's low.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What are we, the Tigers? Come on now.
Micah Parsons is 4 at 186 with 136 guaranteed. Myles Garrett is 4 at 160 with 124 guaranteed.
This might be something too where Sheila says, let's give the boy a little bit more guaranteed or whatever higher than that. Like I see the Lions do, right? Like whatever it is.
That'd be some
141.
I want $1 more than Micah Parsons.
No,
right
but in this case,
Jamar Chase did that with Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But in this case, I don't think it's coming from the player. I think it's coming from the organization. We're going to give in the con of the guarantee. Watch to see how the specific plays out, and I think it's like the Sheila touch.
Hey, Mac, don't be surprised if you see a Hutchinson Ford dealership pop up around here. I'm just saying. You did it with Kawhi.
Every 3 miles.
Right.
Every 3.
Hey, doesn't that come when you bring the ring?
Yeah.
Don't they all get? Are we gonna have a whole bunch of? There you go. Where you going to Hutchinson Ford?
Right.
No, I'm going over to Gibbs Ford.
Right.
Got all the Fords done.
Gibbs Ford. Woodward Sports chat thread. Shoot, let me see. Where was it? I had it and I lost it. Anyway, here it is. Real cream of wheat. I still believe the salary cap exists. Ask the Saints if the cap exists. If you're curious about management and mismanagement of money, go look at Taysom Hill's contract and tell me if the cap.
Wow,
the cap
did they pay
is
him
real.
10 or something?
Art Vandelay, that's an IOU. That's as good as cash.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, yes, it is. Well, remember too, like the second these deals get done, like when Micah Parsons' deal got done and it was 4 years for $136 million guaranteed, ownership has to cut that $136 million check immediately, and it goes into an escrow account. And it sits there until it's dispersed. Yeah. And that's the way that it works. So the second these deals are done, the ownership cuts the money.
And that's why you don't see teams doing this during the season, because they don't have that money sitting around like that, right? Like that tells you how much money there is.
No doubt.
Just go throw $136 million in escrow.
Yeah.
DNC ENT, my prediction was based off the Garrett deal. I forgot Parsons got extended.
Yeah.
You know who didn't forget? His agent.
You goddamn right. That's his job not to forget.
Yeah. His agent did not forget.
I'm low-key kind of surprised it happened during the season, though. I thought this would be after the season or maybe into the playoffs. Should we hear this news? So,
Pete Smith, Neal, don't forget the Browns still have Deshaun Watson money in escrow. Yes, they do. Never forget that, by the way. Yeah. But yes. It's funny, though, that this happened because Danny G, 4 more years of Hutch, let's go. Well, technically 5 because they still have his rookie contract option that they did pick up. Yeah. So next year he'll play at that, we'll call it $20 million for rounding math's sake. So next year he'll play for $20 million, and then the extension will kick in after that. Side list. The salary cap is real, but when you have the highest ticket prices and have a season ticket waiting list, you can throw the cash around. Yes.
Yep. Cap keeps going up too.
Yeah, the Lions tickets aren't near the highest yet in the league, are they?
I think they are.
That the club charges.
Well, yeah.
Secondary market, yes, they're in another stratosphere, but that's not the club's fault. That's our fault.
Yeah.
Because we pay it.
Yeah.
In the secondary market.
And the bots too, but yeah.
Well, whatever. Yeah, that's a different discussion.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's always people trying to scam. So it is what it is.
But yeah. Woodward Sports chat thread, real cream of wheat. Neal's got a live golf cap on. I guess maybe he did get that third furnace.
I saw this talk about extensions.
Yeah, they sent it to me.
Yeah.
The live people sent you that?
Yeah, they sent it to me.
Hey, shout out.
So, yeah,
the Saudis listen. Shout out.
I like live golf because of their format, because everybody plays at once and it's done in 4 hours.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't go on all day.
All right, ain't that stuffy white collar bullshit.
Yeah.
Let the kids
they have
have
a
fun.
DJ.
Right, let them have
makes
fun,
a hole
man.
in one. There's a beer shot. Like, it's fun.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, Dante 151. People need to realize Hutch has 6 sacks in 7 games. He'll probably be at 10 sacks after this Sunday. Hutch also has 48 total pressures, which is first. Wait a minute. He's got more pressures than Micah Parsons? What about forced interceptions, though? Micah Parsons, I think, is the only one in the league that has one of those. We'll have to ask Chris Collingsworth where he sits with
I'll
that.
take forced fumbles instead of forced interceptions.
No, Mike G, I did not get a gig with Liv. They just sent me a hat.
Yeah.
So
that's how it starts, though. That's the gateway drug.
I mean,
we're hoping.
Yeah, right. Hey, the Saudis come calling. I'm getting the fuck. Hey, you better get up out of here if the Saudis come calling.
Yeah, I mean,
y'all need audio guy. Let me know.
The phone's always open.
I am for sale.
All right. It's funny though that this happened because Spenny, you said you have a clip because we were going to talk about the trade deadline, which I don't know that people know is
November
literally
4th.
days away.
Yeah. We ain't heard a peep.
Yeah, it's literally days away. And you're starting to see like the movements of this. But the man of the hour, Aidan Hutchinson, was asked if he needed help, right, Spenny?
Yeah, but I think the numbers are out, so we might
they
wanna
are.
do that first.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. Bear with me.
Yeah,
here.
Adam Schefter got it right here. Aidan Hutchinson is signing a 4-year, $180 million extension that will include 141 guaranteed.
Right?
Yep.
Right? 140 was the other one, and so there it is.
Yep. So, yeah, he got more guaranteed money
Yep.
than Micah Parsons. So, Hutch, I believe that will give him, for the moment anyway, the highest guarantee of a non-quarterback. Mm-hmm. So, the numbers are out there, according to Adam Schefter. 4 years, $180 million, 141 guaranteed. So, again, Micah Parsons had 136 guaranteed. And so 4 at 180. So, like, the AAV is going to be less than Parsons, but no one cares about that. It's how much are you getting no matter what. Right. What's guaranteed. So, again, right where we thought it was all going to be. Like, I know it's huge news, but it's not news.
It's really not.
It's not.
Cost of doing business. Best top 5 defensive edge in the league. You got to pay him as such.
Right.
So, arguably number 1.
That was a good point by the texter, too. Like 6 sacks in 7 games.
Nice.
That's a hell of a pace.
6-7.
Like, here.
That's a hell of a pace.
Here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no one's talking about him.
Yeah.
It's always Micah Parsons. It's always Micah Parsons, PFF, forced interceptions, all that stuff.
Well,
he never gets any shine, D-Mac. Like, for real. Compared to the Micah Parsons Sunday Night Football stratosphere, he's nowhere near as revered as he is nationally.
No, I mean, and the eyeball test is the eyeball test for all of us who watch every game, and it's a difference between, like, if we were talking pressures last year and whatever, it'd be like, well, yes, he's there, but he's not there. Like this year, last game was as close as anybody can get to a sack without having a sack to be as disruptive as he was throughout the game. And Spenny, one play he's out is when they forced a fumble and weren't able to recover it. But what I'm saying is his motor, and you want to say, is this guy, where's he at since his injury or whatever? He's just hitting his stride. This is a motivation. This is sort of a tactic too, I believe, that when you do this for your special players, and we were talking about the difference between the elite of the elite, and that's what Aidan Hutchinson's supposed to be. It's like motivation for all the hard work that's being done, and we've seen you do it. This could be like that pat on the back, because the one thing also too is the expectations of hard work out of that organization, but also too the way that they will pat their guys on the back when they do the good job and they work hard. And this is one of their leaders. This is their one of their faces, their face on defense to whatever else to showing. So they don't care what garbage is coming out of the media. This is the eyeball test, and we all see it because it's different. Yeah. It's different than it has been in the past. Many, we sit beside each other, like, watch this game. It's a different pressures. These 48 pressures are leading. Like, it's like, yeah, he could have 12 sacks. He could have 15 sacks, but his motor isn't stopping, and that's what I've noticed, and that's what this extension is, and it's going to be incentive-based. So
he's had sacks taken away from him this year.
Everybody that's saying, like,
they give him Micah Parsons?
Yeah, well, no.
No, they didn't. Oh, surprised by that.
I just think
as far
that,
as I know,
like, what he's been through, let's not, like, over the past year, right? Being out, having to watch, having to work back and all this. This is sort of them noticing that as an organization of why they did it during the season, why they did it now, and off of the bye. Dude, how if he was going 100 before, he's going 120 on Sunday, right?
Right. Steve-O baby. Micah Parsons never got any shine when he was a Cowboy. Now that he's a Packer, you can't deny what he's done, especially when they are 5-1-1 and 1-0 in the division. Hey, Steve-O baby, he ain't been Hutch, contrary to popular belief. And he's basically been Al-Qadim Muhammad. Look at the numbers. Unless you want to make some numbers up, I mean, feel free to do that. Chris Collingsworth company that he owns does. So anyway, Spenny, you want to take the break? Then when we come back, we'll get to the Hutch video because I think it slides into it nicely. Real quick before we go to the break, Adam Schefter, recent Lion extensions: Hutch 4 years at 180, Jared Goff 4 years at 212, Amon-Ra St. Brown 4 years at 120. Panay, 4 years, 112. Jamison Williams, 3 years, 80. Kirby, 4 years, 85. Aleem McNeil, 4 years, 97. Taylor Decker, 3 years, $60 million. So those are...
I don't think they counted Monty, but that's only 2 years.
The largest non-quarterback guarantees in the NFL right now. The top five. At 5's Jamar Chase at 112. Nick Bosa, 122.5. Myles Garrett, 123.5. Parsons 136, Aidan Hutchinson 141, and this will last until the next one. Yeah. And the show goes on. That's the way that it works. So let's take the break. When we come back, the trade deadline is a couple days away. Like it's time to start getting into. I like this Hutch thing. We'll get to it when we come back.
Yep.
Planet Fitness, everyone, live at the Planet Fitness Studios. I'll be there after the show today. And why not, man? Black card option, just $24.99 a month, yet and still one of the best deals in American consumerism, everybody. Go to any Planet Fitness in the world. They're pushing 3,000 of them worldwide. There's over 50 in Metro Detroit. Spenny goes to the one. Which one you go to, Spenny, typically?
12 in Van Dyke.
12 in Van Dyke. You're in there. I ran through that one before.
Yeah, it's nice. It's big.
Yeah,
really
big one. Yeah, but there's always one near you. Spenny can get his work in. I get my work in. And again, guys, you keep saying you're going to do it one day. How about today? How about that? How about you just walk into the Planet Fitness, start your membership, and get to work, everybody? Because again, Planet Fitness, don't pay more money to lift the same weights.
And let me tell you about Wicked Pickle. Once you get in good shape, then you can play a lot of pickleball. And you can go do that at Wicked Pickle in Westland, where they have 10 climate-controlled courts, so you don't got to worry about the weather. You don't got to worry about the wind. It doesn't matter. You can just play great pickleball of all levels. And they host parties from teams of 10 to 200. They can take care of you. A comfortable lounge area, drinks, spacious event rooms, and a ton of other amenities. Make sure you check out Wicked Pickle in Westland at wickedpickle.mi.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Looking for a way to support local athletes with physical disabilities? Athletes Unlimited, a Michigan-based nonprofit, has one simple mission: breaking down barriers so everyone can experience the joys of sports, from sled hockey to wheelchair basketball and more. Join them and Dr. Jeff Pierce on November 6th for their annual Top Golf fundraiser. Enjoy 3 hours of golf, food, drinks, a raffle, and a live auction. Register online or consider becoming a sponsor today at athletesunlimited.com.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal, Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Jump into there, get your thoughts out there. And Hutch got paid. He's ready to go. And the Lions are ready to go. Steve, oh baby. Neal, have you seen the reports from Yahoo Sports that MLB insiders predicting Justin Verlander will return to Detroit? Great, can't wait to go 3-11 here. That's what he did. Is that hating?
He would have helped with this team, but
by going 3-11?
Yeah, he was good down the stretch. So
he won 3 games this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
But once again, he was good down the stretch.
Okay.
Yeah. Let that hate out your heart. It's okay.
Why is it hate? I'm
You
reading
hate.
the numbers off the screen.
Yeah, I know, Mr. Numbers Screen guy. I know.
Wait a minute, Neal. You mean a team can sign their best player? Apparently they can. At least one team in this town can, is what they said in the chat. Apparently they can. Hoof hard and never forget Micah Parsons cost $160 million and multiple first-round picks. Yes, he did. One funky Lions fan. Bijan is the only thing going for Atlanta. Dude's like a top 3 running back in most stats. Real quick, Spenny.
Yeah.
Have you noticed he's Bijan now? Have you noticed that?
Yeah, that's how it's pronounced. He says it's Bijan.
Okay, how about this? When you're above 500, I'll say Bijan.
Okay.
But when you're below 500, I'll say Bijan.
That's fair.
Is that fair?
That is fair.
You're 3-4, bro. Like always. And we always think
It's
Atlanta's
not his
next.
fault. They don't even utilize him the right way.
Well, hey, man.
He should be having way more fantasy points. I'm pissed off.
Yeah, I'm pissed off. But anyway, no, I like the vibes from this team. I know we talked about this yesterday. I'm very happy with where they are.
You should be.
I am. I mean, everybody's got a concern or a concern or two, but I think all eyes go to the trade deadline now, right? You dispatch of Minnesota on Sunday, and then DNC ENT Scooble out, JV in. Hell yeah. That KG, you know what's going to happen to me if that happens.
Yeah, well, who you mad at? Be mad at the team.
You're rooting for that, aren't you?
No.
Huh?
No,
I'm saying
I'm
to
rooting
me.
for Scooble to resign.
No, I know.
Oh, yeah, good luck with that.
But Are you rooting for that to happen to me? Test of our
No, I
friendship.
do
right
not
now.
want that to happen at
I
all.
want it to happen to you, Neal. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be real about it. I want it to happen to you. For all the shit you put me through in Michigan, I want it to happen to you.
Spenny, for real.
No, I want
Take
Skubal to
yourself out of
re-sign
it.
with the team.
No,
It's not
take-
me. It's the team. It is baseball.
Take the team out of it.
No.
Do you want to see that happen?
No, I do not want to see Skubal go anywhere else, no matter what.
It's gonna happen.
No,
But
he will never get minutes in.
But if he had to,
No.
would you want
No,
them to
he
sign
doesn't have
JV
to.
replace
You can
him?
re-sign him.
You can?
Yes.
Then I could
Oh,
come
I
here
know,
and be
crazy,
like, Neal,
right?
That's not what I'm being told.
I
All
come
right.
here and be like, Neal, he didn't tap out. He just took a break.
Yeah. He came
I'm gonna
back to
kill
right
your
the
ass
wrong.
with that.
All
one.
right,
funny.
let's hear from Aidan Hutchinson. Hey, Spenny, does Aidan Hutchinson need help?
We'll hear it from him
Okay,
himself.
let Aidan tell you.
I mean, where would we rank in the sacks right now?
You're up there.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the people want, but all I know is with the guys we got right now, we're producing, and you know, that kind of tells its story in and of itself.
D-Mac, question for you,
Yeah.
because you're a minister of honesty and
Yeah.
accountability.
Yeah.
Did you see this happening with the way the Lions are able to pressure the quarterback? When Davenport went down, when we were like, oh my God, we need like a body. Did you ever see it be in this?
Well, wasn't everybody waiting to see what we haven't seen, and that's Aleem, and it's almost like the Ivy Cade, right? You haven't seen it on the court together, right? Because they've been hurt or they haven't been on. It's like waiting for Aleem to come back. That was the kicker, and how are him and Hutch gonna feed off this? And you saw it. What I got out of what Hutch said there is like, listen, if you can improve us and get us another guy, but what we're doing here right now, I think, is proven that we are one of the better pressure, better defensive fronts in the league against the run and pressure in the quarterback. So it's, one of these things that you had to wait to see, because the Davenport thing, dude, it was never. I was never counting on that. It was a flyer whether he was going to be healthy. I know Spenny was banking on the fact he was going to play 15 games or whatever like this, or hoping, but that wasn't it.
Believe.
So I think where you've seen Davenport out, but Muhammad's stepped up, right? There's another guy who's got stats, and you're talking about like his stats are comparable to Mike Parsons, but he's stepped up, and the rest of the guys have. So as a unit, but being led by Hutch, and now Aleem's the key in the middle. Because
we undersold that, didn't we?
Well, we didn't undersell it because we weren't sure coming off that injury, and right away would it take time to get back? Because let's not lie to ourselves.
Because I admit it, D-Mac. I admit it.
But let's
I
not
forgot.
lie to ourselves the first few weeks, right? Like now we got Hutch, and we think Hutch is healthy, and this is the Aidan Hutchinson of what left off that Cowboys game before he got hurt, right? He was cooking. And then he got hurt, and it seems like he's got himself back then. But it took him a few games. There's still the beginning of the season, Green Bay, everything else. There's question marks. Oh, is he the guy? So let's not lie to ourselves. But the fact is, Aleem McNeil was that guy from play one that he returned. So automatically, and I think that's what they sense also. So they could always use help. Don't get it twisted, because somebody is going to get hurt. But what they've got, and the way Calvin Shepard has coached these guys up, and the way that the defense, like we said before, the defensive line to the linebackers has to be the strength of this defense this year. Whereas opposed last year, it fell more on the DBs because of the injuries. So. Yeah, it's one of these things that it could be, right? When you're thinking about expectations or what it could be, this is what it could be.
Woodward Sports Chat, real quick from Alex Stewart. You can't re-sign Skubal if he wants 7+ years at 30 years old. Alex, Juan Soto signed till he's 42.
Right.
It's
the cost of living.
I can't. Yeah, this is the cover charge to get in the club. There's this new club in town. It's called the Good Baseball Team Club. It's really exclusive, and it's expensive to get into, and drinks are really expensive. They are. The cover charge alone is insane.
You get what you pay for.
You getting in the club or no? That's it. Like that, you can't. this isn't your fantasy team, guys. When you start thinking about these contracts, you can't think about it like that anymore. All right, getting back to the Hutch stuff. It's just, for me, D-Mac, I had forgotten about the Aleem McNeil factor because it had been a year, right? Like, it had been a year, over a year since we saw those guys back together healthy. And since Aleem's been back, D-Mac, I locked in watching the line of scrimmage. And Aleem McNeil pushes it that way almost every time. Like, guys, on Sunday, do this.
Oh, seriously.
On Sunday, do this. ISO on Aleem McNeil for 5 plays. Just pick any random 5 plays he's out there. And keep your eyes on the line of scrimmage and watch where the line of scrimmage goes. It goes 2 yards that way. Like, it's amazing, D-Mac. And here's the deal. I want to make deals with some people out there because there's a camp of Lions fans that if they don't make a move are going to lose their shit on Tuesday. Is that fair, Spenny?
Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not.
You don't think there's going to be a camp of fans that lose their shit?
No.
Lions fans.
I think there'll be like 2.
This has been the quietest it's been the whole tenure about the trade deadline. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
And there's been rumors out there. Cam Taylor-Britt, they looking for an edge. We've been hearing a lot of stuff, but there's been no chirping so far.
I want everybody to understand, and Spenny, we know, we've talked about it before. Here's the one thing you can't say about Brad Holmes is this. He makes the calls. He gets involved. Spenny, you have confirmation of it.
That is true.
Do we realize he's made a move damn near every trade deadline since he's been here?
No, we don't.
TJ Hawkinson, DPJ. I know that didn't work out. You had Zadarius Smith.
Michigan fans loved it, though.
Yeah,
the same fans that want J.J. McCarty to throw for 380 this weekend.
Small group, but yes, continue.
No, that's it. That was the end of the point.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they are out there.
Thank God.
They are out there. I want them to throw for 380. Not me.
Yeah.
I want them out.
Yeah. Show prerogative, though. Bobby Brown voice.
Yes. BI2GA30. There is nothing to complain about.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Andrew Jones. Some people will be 100% pissed if they don't make a move.
I feel like 4 people will.
Right.
I think it'll be more than that.
I don't.
Because it's the reason why it's being built up. We've seen this snowball started rolling down the hill of the NFL trade deadline, I think about 3 years ago. And it's been getting bigger and bigger.
It's more action. Definitely it's more action. You're going to pay attention to it.
And there seems to be a formula to it. Disgruntled star or former star or soon-to-be not star anymore usually commands a mid-round pick, but you got to take on the rest of the money for the year.
Yeah.
That's generally the equation.
Normally, yeah.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared of the NFL trade deadline. That's it. So, like, D-Mac, I feel that, again, going back to our transactional fandom that we are in and how we assume that the NFL is our fantasy league, even though very much it is not because there's salary caps and contracts that go on in perpetuity and all of that. We don't gather that. But, D-Mac, I think that there will be a segment that will be upset. And one Funky Lions fans, there's not really any big moves to make that make sense. Really? Okay, then.
Who out there? Like, so to the point is, like, it's quiet as far as who's out there yelling to be moved. Who's out there disgruntled? The disgruntled was Parsons before the season started. It seems like a lot of the trades that were made done training camp or beginning of the season.
It's Trey Hendrickson, yeah.
Well, that talk's always been there.
Yeah.
Whether that's going to get done or not, that's still sort of, you haven't heard anything on that front. Like it just, Neal, I think it's like, it's eerily quiet. And is it eerily quiet or is it just because there's not anybody out there?
No, it's people out there. It's the bottom feeders that's got to get rid of some of these players. Like when you look at maybe Trey Hendrickson can get moved because he's not coming back to Cincinnati. I don't care how much they save their season. He's not coming back. Jalen Phillips. A lot of people wonder if Cam Jordan could be available because of how much the Saints suck. So it's all the bottom feeders that are offering some of their best players. But That's why it's quiet. Like you said, you're not hearing a disgruntled star wanting to be traded because it kind of already happened.
So deadlines make deals, and
Correct.
it seems like this deal deadline will be waiting it out, right? If the Lions do something, it'll be on their choosing, right? It'll favor them more or less when somebody's got hanging something out there to be done. No, it'll be a favorable deal for the team if anything gets done.
Yeah, I hear people too. Got a couple texts about that, asking, is it a hometown discount because the AAV is less than Parsons? I think that both sides.
It's not no hometown.
But
It's
the
not a
guar-
hometown because
but the
They
guaranteed
showed him
money.
more love on the guaranteed money. Like
Yeah.
D-Mac literally said.
But
before
do you see how things can be manipulated though?
No, for sure.
Depending on your narrative. Like my guess would be that they wanted it that way to say, hey man, there is a little bit of a hometown discount. in
Well,
terms
yeah,
of
it's
the
less
AAV.
money on our actual
No, on the
books,
AAV,
yeah.
but as a player,
He gets more.
He got
more than
that. Doesn't that seem to be the
Lower
win,
cap
the
it.
win-win when you work
Correct.
it out with your
Bingo.
There's the win-win,
Here's our needs. Here's your needs.
and
Yeah.
here's how we meet them both, and everybody's happy.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the way that it is. D-Mac, when you signed your big contract extension, how long did that take? Just out of curiosity. 30 seconds? You're always bad to ask.
5
this stuff.
minutes,
Mac, like, get it
No,
done.
D-Mac. No,
Not
there's supposed to be a
even.
back and forth.
right? No, there what the biggest the contract that I had though was not. It was my second contract.
Right.
It was so after I played my first year, and it was after. What year would it have been? The biggest one was like in '95 or the lockout year. What is something like that? That took a little bit longer.
Did it?
And actually, my first contract, because I was a 19-year-old, and because the difference is I could go right to the minors. That one took a little bit longer. But the ones after I played, no, it was just time to re-up. Okay, where do I fall in line? And like I always said, I always got compensated just a little bit extra for those two on my line that I had to take care of.
There you go. Absolutely. All right, let's take the break. More on this when we come back. But again, if you're just joining us here on Woodward Sports Network, Aidan Hutchinson signed long-term for the Lions. Got a 4-year deal, $180 million, $141 million guaranteed. Less AAV than Micah Parsons, but more guaranteed money than Micah Parsons. Tell about Les Stanford.
I will tell them about Les Stanford. If you go to Les Stanford Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC, they've got deals for everybody. They can get you the car you want for a price that'll fit your budget. Shout out to my guy Goran. He will get you out of your old lease and into a new one like that. It took me less than 30 minutes. And you can do the same. Go to Les Stanford Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC, LesStanford.com. Together, let's ride.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
as they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Neal Ruhl here for Sun Cruisers. They're really good. I drink them because they're good.
Well, see you later.
I mean, like, what? Hey, and all of you that have drank them, that have tried them, like, reach out on social media and the DMs and stuff like that. You agree. We got one. One of you were out there at the Guardians Tigers playoff game, having the big Sun Cruiser, the big boy Sun Cruiser. No, real iced tea, real vodka. They're a proud partner of the Detroit Lions. Just 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol, not a ton of sugar in them, and there's no carbonation. So these guys, I'm telling you, just go to the grocery store, whether you're going to Meijer, Kroger, whatever grocery store you go to, try a 4-pack of them. They got the lemonade flavor. I like the half iced tea, half lemonade. Whatever your guys' flavor is, you will like them. Trust me. Sun Cruiser, proud partner of the Detroit Lions. Back at it, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal, Ruhl, KG, Spencer Raxter, and of course, Darren McCarty here in the fold. If you want to skip the line, use the Super Chat. Jump into there, get your thoughts. Sideless in the Super Chat. We're going to re-sign Laporta, Branch, Campbell, and Gibbs. Yes, all of them. Trust Brad is going to cook. He's working contract magic as we speak. But on the other side of that, I have from Combat Legs, Brad can be better. He ain't been, quote, cooking for a while, bruh. And then also follows that up. Brad signed Davenport as our savior at DN, and he stays on IR too. Well, Combat Legs, then, why are they third in the NFL in sacks?
Right. They also gave AQM a bump up in playing time, and it's worked. So.
He also went on to say, Brad has been a dumbass low-key. I'm not giving him credit for signing Hutch. Any GM would have. Okay. RJ Graham, Tammy Chin is the mayor of Hockeytown. That is correct. I'm happy that they won last night. It is a Top 5 Wednesday, by the way. Top 5 Halloween costumes. We'll get to that one in the second hour. I can't wait for Spencer's list.
My list is pretty tame.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is Nurse on there? Yes.
It's
or no?
not. It is costumes that I've worn.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's your list.
Top
so
five
costume-
my costumes.
Okay, got you. I got you. Ryan's reaction, Sun Cruisers at Lansing Shuffle was fun. Yes, they are fun. They're very fun. Keitho, AQM, has been playing well. Spen, you've been kind of quiet. What do you want to see next Tuesday?
What's next Tuesday?
The trade
deadline.
Oh.
November 4th.
Yeah,
See, nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care.
You're good with the way
good.
it is?
Yeah, you
We're
go out-
good.
You go out, you get it. We're good. You go out, you get a piece. You get a Jermaine Johnson that's on a $1 million contract. Like, that would be cool. You get some secondary depth. Like, sure, whatever.
Like a cornerback body.
Yeah,
or
something. I mean, doesn't really matter to me.
I feel like he's going to make a move, too.
I think he
Seeing
is.
that it's the quietest it's been, I almost guarantee he's going to make a move somewhere.
I think he is. And like I said, Jermaine Johnson would be a really good piece that you could add, and he's extremely cheap, and then he's gone, and you just keep pushing. Give a 5th or a 6th round pick. Like, yeah, I'd do that.
That's right.
Combat Legs, I'm sorry. I expect more from a GM.
They trolling. It's got to be trolling.
I hope for his sake it is.
Yeah.
Steve Wild, Spenmo will be secretly pissed if they don't do something. No, I can tell. Spenny's like,
Yeah,
Steve
y'all
Wilds
get out.
thinks he knows me. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
You guys are weirdo.
yes. Harold Williams, everybody stuck on Davenport. We're still top 3 in sacks.
And guess what?
And-
Davenport will return.
Davenport could return. Josh Pascal, we don't know. Al-Quadi Muhammad is shaping up to return in the teens, like at 12 or something
Hassanin,
like that.
maybe.
Or that's what I meant. Yeah, I meant Hassanin trying to come back around week 12. So, yeah, I'm not
good.
stressing. We're good.
Fair enough. The DJ, Sound Booth Nick, called the fan base soft for trusting Holmes. He will definitely crash out. Is that true? Can we confirm that?
Uh-oh. Don't speak on Nick, man. He gonna see it.
I mean, Nick will probably crash out if we don't do anything at the deadline. Yeah, that's where he lives.
Shout out, Nick.
Okay.
He been watching you, Neal. You watch your mouth. You watch yourself.
What do you mean watching me for what?
Yeah, you watch your mouth.
What's he watching me for?
When you speak on him, he hears it. So
Say his name and his name and he appears.
Crash Out Nick will appear. Shout out
Joe
my boy.
Henry. He's taking his gimmick.
You watch your mouth, sir.
Did you see D-Mac, did you see Jahmyr Gibbs dressed up as Jeff Hardy for Halloween?
Right.
Yeah,
That's right.
fucking epic.
Absolutely.
Wheezy D. Nick definitely called us Brad bots.
Yeah.
What's Nick's problem with Brad Holmes?
He doesn't have a problem with Brad Holmes.
Sounds like he does. He's being portrayed as like he does. But he likes Sharon more.
Well, I
Weird.
mean,
You leave Sharon out of this. 12-7, I know. We can skip.
Can
right
we confirm
over
he likes Sharon more?
that. Yeah, he does.
Oh, weird. But he doesn't like Brad Holmes.
Well, he might not like.
he likes Brad Holmes.
Yeah, he might not like Sharon during game time though. You know, that's normally when Nick switches up.
I can tell you he likes Brad Holmes a lot more than he likes Sharon more.
No, I believe
With
that.
100% certainty.
I believe that.
Well, they all don't like him when the game's going on.
Yeah.
which is why it's a wild place. All right, anyway, though. Harold Williams, Giants said they're not trading Kayvon Thibodeau. I don't understand why they would do that either. We good.
We're good, man.
We need shirts, D-Mac, that just say we good.
No,
Honolulu blue shirts. Brian Branch is back this week, D-Mac. Do you get the same sense I do, though? Like, D-Mac, I really like where this team is at. I really like the vibes. I really like that there's a couple questions about him because the offense isn't as flashy. And I was thinking about this, too. So they are, I believe, 8th in the league in offense and 8th in the league in defense.
Well, so before you go into this, what right now, off the top of your head, what grade would you give their offense and their defense right now?
I think the defense has been an A for that defense with as short staffed as they were against Tampa, for them to perform the way that they did. That was never really a football game. And to be honest with you, that was the question, right? Because that's always the question. I would have to give their defense an A. We were starting guys from Saginaw Valley State, and they were balling. Avondale High School, and they were balling. So, like, I'm very happy. 3rd in sacks, no one thought that. Nobody. I don't care how big of a slap you are. Nobody thought that.
And it ain't been all Hutch.
No, yeah. Like, AQM's been incredible. Offensively, D-Mac, probably a B.
B minus.
Yeah, like
but it's a B minus. It's acceptable, but it's got so much more.
But
what my point being to your question, what you were saying, right? You got to like your spot because what is still yet to be proven inside of this team, challenging themselves, right? Brian Branch says he didn't watch the game or whatever, like, but the backups showed out more than the starters. What does that create? Competition, right? And only makes you better in the back end. This offense, what they got to do, we talked about it yesterday, right? We need points on turnovers. Jared Goff said that. This offense has if you're looking me in the face, this offense hasn't played up to what your expectations are. Now, there's been flashes, and you can say, well, Jahmyr Gibbs is an A or A plus or whatever like this, but this offense we expected more.
Yeah, but D-Mac, I've been thinking about that. I thought about that yesterday when I was on the treadmill at Planet Fitness, by the way. It's very clear that the philosophy on offense has changed. Can we agree with that? How many times last year, doesn't it seem like every time we get the ball, it's like a 7-minute drive?
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like that?
I mean, we've kind of been like that, a time of possession type of team.
Yeah,
no, but it was bing, bang, boom. Turn it over and boom, quick score. Like, that's what I remember. It's like 3-play, 4-play drive. You know, stuff like this to shove it right back down. Yes, philosophies have been cheap. But what I guess the point is that is the fact is you got to like the spot where you're at. But in saying, and I'm not saying bad because the B's in Canada, at least that's like good.
Right.
Right? But you expect more from your offense than you did from your defense, and yet your starters are out on your defense. So what you got and what you have is your backups proving that you actually you're in a great spot.
And
all around, you're in a great, I believe that. So the thing is just trying to get, like I've always said, to the playoffs and being healthy then.
And I don't know what the numbers are. I bet you they're running the football more. It feels like they are than they have in the past. Is that fair?
With one back, but yeah.
Well, I mean, you know,
we haven't seen Monty as much.
Right, I think he's got
more
half of the carries.
Yeah.
What they had 900 carries last year, 900 rushing carries. So, and this year, they play 7 games?
Yep.
And then this year, they have 207 carries. So
maybe that's less.
400. So yeah, maybe it is a little bit less. It feels like we've had the ball longer.
Yeah.
And like they haven't gone downfield as much. Like the passing game's been more controlled. And again, I haven't done a study on it. I'm just telling you how I feel.
How are they in the red zone? Because I think that's where the disconnect is. They've gotten down the field still as the Lions, but you just don't see as many red zone scores as I feel like we saw.
And with the kickoff thing, there's less yards to get.
True.
You start at the 35-yard line pretty much every time now.
Yeah.
Like there is no starting at the 20 or inside the 10. It seems like anyway.
Yeah.
I think the biggest like whatever that is, that you're 0 for 21 in 3rd and 10.
Which is, and so how many yards are you missing there?
Yeah.
Like a lot of yards.
Yeah, but that's where we usually last year it was like, or when we get in those situations, you feel like that's a strength.
We be 3rd and short to help set up the 4th down if we need to go for it.
But if we had a 3rd and 10, it was automatic. It just seemed last year more than it does this year. So there's questions, but there's not questions. Confidence in the offense, and they'll figure it out. But again, I think there's more change from a Ben Johnson offensive coordinator to a Johnny Morton than it is from an Aaron Glenn to a Calvin Shepard.
Jarl in the super chat. Can we say the 3-year window for a Super Bowl starts now? We've been in this. Last year was the start of the Super Bowl window.
Yeah.
Last year was. And it's not. I don't think it's limited to 3 years.
No,
look at the list of players that we talked about that they've signed. Like,
your window is extended, man. I really don't think there is a window when you draft so good.
And that's where I am with it.
Yeah.
And they'll continue to facilitate it. Now, Spenny was the first on the scene with this. He kind of opened my eyes to it. And people like Combat Legs that are morons that are in the chat that won't understand this. You can't have a great draft when there's no spots for the people to play in.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Like, do some simple math here, everybody. Oh, Brad had a crappy draft last year. Did he? Who was going to play?
Drafting backups.
Right. Like, who's going to play?
And most of his picks do play. Like, we've seen them. So, not really worried about that.
they get in, and they're contributors. There's a reason he doesn't just, like, put his hand in a hat and pull out a name.
Yeah,
there's a reason.
Like, if you're mad we're not drafting starters in the 4th round anymore, like, whatever, dude. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah,
sorry, those starters that we drafted in the 4th round are now all pros getting paid hundreds of millions.
Yeah, but you're not really supposed to when you're a winning team.
Yeah.
Insane, man. Absolutely insane. All right, I guess we're a little bit late for the break. The Broncos signed. Good to see Mercedes Lewis back in the league.
Yeah.
Right. Where he been
years.
Where he been at? Mercedes Lewis.
Damn.
41 years old.
years.
Signed him to the practice squad.
Shout out, man.
Good for him, man. Yeah, I'm just skimming a story here to see if there was any. The ESPN put out a story about it, but there's no details or any. We know the numbers. That's what it is. For the people asking in the chat, yes, we spent the first 40 minutes of the show talking about the Aidan Hutchinson extension. Subscribe to the podcast, by the way, wherever you get your podcast. All right, let's take the break. Shall we?
We could double up and then do the top 10 or top 5 all the way through.
Yeah, all right, cool.
All right, let me tell you about Black Rock. Listen, go to blackrockrestaurants.com to find one near you today. $19.99 can get you steak and lobster. Also, Braylon's meat is on the menu, a 22-ounce sirloin. Make sure you check it out. Go to blackrockrestaurants.com. What about Jack's, Neal?
Let's talk about Jack's Car Wash. That's right. You can get you a free Jack's Car Wash. Text Woodward Sports Network, a.k.a. WSN, to 888-522-1729. And you can get yourself a free Jack's Car Wash. Over 40 locations in Michigan. They all have free vacuums, free compressed air, the free mat cleaning rooms, and every Jack's Car Wash comes with a signature hand towel drying service. There are 8 full-service Jack's locations. They do the inside and the outside. If you get your car washed, twice a month, go to jackscarwash.com. Look at the subscription packages. You can get your car washed as often as you want. Unlimited, as a washed-up quarterback would say. jackscarwash.com.
Big injuries? Big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Ruhl here for Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, family owned and operated since 1981. Your comfort is our business. If you're a DTE gas customer, Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning can get you linked up with a free furnace tune-up. Scan the QR code on the screen above my head, and Sharon's can get you set up with that. It's not just heating and air conditioning, though. They do whole home generators. They do the water heaters as well, and general maintenance on your HVAC equipment in your home. Service, maintenance, installation, Sharon's. Your comfort is our business.
What about Gold Crown?
All right, guys, let's talk about something that takes your chill game to championship level. That's Gold Crown. You know the slogan, smoke like royalty. Gold Crown is a Michigan brand through and through and some of the finest cannabis products in the state. Whether it's their Crown Jewels gummies packed with the flavor and effects that'll keep you vibing, or their infused gestures pre-rolls that hit harder than a Lions linebacker, Gold Crown is all about giving you top shelf quality without the royal price tag. All rise for the reign of royal highs only with Gold Crown.
All right, back at it. Hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal, Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. We're talking, obviously, Aidan Hutchinson's extension, what the Lions are going to do with the trade deadline, all of that. Here's something before we get into the top five Halloween costumes. Spot Track just sent a tweet out. With Aidan Hutchinson now on the books long term, Detroit will likely focus next on extensions for Brian Branch, Jameer Gibbs, and Sam Laporta. Spot Track has valuations on all of them. This will be something good to pop up here and talk about. Brian Branch has a valuation of about $20.5 million.
Okay.
Jameer Gibbs has a valuation right around $19 million. Sam Laporta has a valuation just over $18 million per year.
All right.
So, and again, this is Spot Track. Like, this is what they do. They're pretty good at this. It's not gospel. It's not your fantasy league's valuations. It's what they deem them to be based on their, stats and things like that.
And market value.
And market value and position and all that's weighed into an account. So I guess when you look at it, what do you want to see?
Yeah, I was about to say, well, first off, if you had to pick out of those three, who do you think gets the next extension? Who gets the bag next?
I don't know.
Laporta.
If you had to pick.
Laporta gets it next.
Laporta? I would say Gibbs.
Grim in the chat.
You would think that, but then and maybe.
I think it's Laporta because Laporta's a second-round pick and he doesn't have the fifth-year option.
Oh, that's a good point.
But Branch doesn't either.
That's a good point.
Correct. And as we saw, if I'm Jameer Gibbs, my option's going to be picked up, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to wait to see if, depending on whether or not the Falcons are over or under 500, Bijan or Bijan, I'm going to wait to see what Bijan or Bijan gets. That's me if I'm Jameer Gibbs. Now, I understand that it can all be over in a minute.
That's Jameer Neal Ruhl Gibbs. Now,
Right.
Jameer Darren McCarty Gibbs. is probably
Where does it fit?
like
Get it done.
yeah, let's contract and sign me for 4 for 80 or 78 with 658 gear. I don't know, whatever the running backs get.
Doctero, not JMO. JMO's already done.
Yeah. And people are upset.
Yeah, right.
But you don't pay all that money for a decoy. Shut your ass up.
Grim in the chat. Gibby first, Branch second, Laporta walks, and that seems to be the Taylor Shanson. I love Laporta, but he is the odd man out to get paid.
Some people think that.
I don't think he is to this offense.
I think they keep him on.
Dude, what he does and what the tight ends do in this offense, and why you don't hear his name as much is because he's in there blocking. You know, and reliable and dependable, and we've seen it. When you need his number called, what does he do? Catches the freaking ball, bro.
Yeah,
it's
true.
the tight end NFL more than it. I just think the way that this team is set up. You could be right,
but some people will argue Brock Wright gives you the same thing for less money. That's what some people argue.
Okay, I love Brock Wright. I love Mr. Carly Johnson, but the fact is that I see him maybe miss a block here and there. I don't see Laporta is as good. You can't. To me, he's
watch them both catch a pass.
He's as solid, like he is for the tight end for this team, like as relied upon as like what Panay is on that. Like he brings to me, he's like a Goff. He's a combination between a Sewell and a Goff, right? He's the most mild mannered. He's like Clark Kent. But if you watch him, dude, he's got Superman qualities, but he brings with all the excitement and everything else.
Yeah.
He's that tight end that you need, that calm, quiet, smart, intellectual guy that you can depend on.
He could be 1,000-yard tight end every
easily,
year if they focused on him more,
dude,
every year.
Like Spenny, you're the football guy, right? Laporta or Kelsey right now, like you know what I'm saying? Not even close to whatever if you used him in that aspect, because we've seen him when we need to lean on him. Look at the catches that he makes. He makes wide receiver style catches, he just goes to work. What does the team need? To me, he's as Dan Campbell, but the quiet, because he's not rah-rah. We say Jack Campbell on defense, right? Epitomizes his coach. Well, to me, it's Sam Laporta on offense, and Dan Campbell was a tight end too. But it's the reliability of what he brings to this team.
Yeah, and Laporta and Branch are basically in the same space, to back up Spenny's point. Next year's the last year of their deal, and then they're UFAs.
Yeah.
So,
who's more valuable to your team?
It's a great question, D-Mac.
I mean,
they're
both valuable.
Very rarely do I not have a snap answer for you.
Right, but do you?
Very rarely, but I don't have a snap.
You would have to argue Gibbs just based on the rushing numbers, what he can do from scrimmage.
I've taken Gibbs, and that's going to get done.
Yeah.
No, I'm not discounting, but I'm saying between Laporta and Branch. Right?
Oh yeah, between those two.
Between those, because it's.
I think they're going to sign all of them.
I think they're going to sign. I'm not worried because I 100%. That's what they've been doing.
I think they're going to sign all three of those guys and Jack Campbell. And you look at the 49ers have done it. The Eagles have done it. They're doing it right. The Lions are doing it right now. Every time I hear somebody like, "Oh, they're not going to re-sign J-Mo." Oh, no.
Yep, right.
There he goes. Oh, they're not.
There's no way you can.
They're going to let Liam walk. Oh, no. There he goes. They're going to get it done. They are such a smart organization, and the way they manage their money, they'll be able to get it done.
I think this is just all. This is their plan.
Yeah.
It's
on
out of
Sheila
nowhere.
Ford Hamp. It's on Sheila Ford Hamp.
Yes.
If she puts up the money to backload the contracts or do different things to where they can cut down on years and switch with guaranteed money, you'll be able to sign all these guys. Like I said, we saw Philly do it. We saw the Rams. The Rams do it. We saw the San Francisco 49ers do it. If the owner puts up the money, you can keep the guys.
Neal,
and I think they're going to, because I think she will.
Neal, and you're the money guy, right? Don't you feel that he's unveiling his process of what's happening? That's how it seems to be playing out, sort of, to me, in their own way at different times. Like this is calculated. All of them are calculated. When they drop the Penny and Amon-Ra St. Brown, boom, same thing, like this, the JMO, the this, the that. I think you're absolutely right, Spenny. These three guys and Jack, they're going to figure a way out. Because, and I think you nailed it too, right? Because Sheila's all in.
Yeah.
Like this is out of the Sheila's mind. But this was the plan when they came here. This isn't just now. It's like 3-4 years in the making.
If you look at it, and I know this isn't exact dollar figures because it goes by guarantees, not contract value. But we were talking about it earlier. The Lions extensions. They gave Hutch 180, Goff 210, and Amon-Ra 120. That's over $500 million in money that's got to be cut.
Yeah.
Like the money for the guarantees has to be cut and set in escrow. You know, like that's in there. So yeah, you're going to be in a space, man. If you do sign all those guys, there could be a very real world where you have $1 billion sitting in an escrow account.
I think they're I think that's already been talked about, and she's good with it. I think this is already like we might have to get there. Like this is nothing like, oh, what are we doing now? What's the next move around? This is calculated, and that just even more goes to show you that this ain't the SOL.
Yeah. Keep reading up in the draft. That's where your big acquisitions are going to come from, the draft.
That's it. There's your free agents.
Yeah.
It's funny,
Are your own guys because you've done the due diligence and your team's done the work from to get the right guys.
And that's where on the flip side of that coin, like that's what the Eagles have done, right? Like they sign all these dudes, right? But how do they supplement it?
In the draft.
Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
Jordan Davis.
And that's exactly what the Lions are doing. Like, DJ Reader, probably not going to re-sign with this team. You draft Tyreek Williams. You didn't re-sign Kevin Zeitler. You draft a Tate Ratledge. You're going to lose an Anzalone.
Yeah.
Expect them to draft a linebacker at some point next year. Like, that's what you do.
Yeah, because it's writings on the wall, right? Like, that's why they didn't, commit to Anzo. He's here, and then Barnes will be gone, but Jack's your guy.
Exactly. And then when Barnes' deal runs out, they probably won't re-sign him. Yeah. What you do is you sign your blue chip guys in their primes to big extensions.
Yep.
And then if they're still good at the end of those big extensions, you re-up them for a couple years. But the ancillary guys and the secondary guys that I love, that's why I want to see them go out there and win a Super Bowl soon with a DJ Reader, with an Alex Anzalone, with a David Montgomery, with all those guys that probably aren't going to be re-signed by this team.
Woodward Sports chat thread, sideless. It depends on the contracts coming off the books and how the contracts are spaced out. So
exactly.
I did something here, like just as a for instance. I just pulled up the 2028 Lions roster, right, on Spot Track. They have 20 guys under contract for 2028. Well, no, I'm sorry. Not 20 guys, not 20 active guys. They have DJ Reed with void year money.
Yep.
Decker, Barnes, Montgomery, Reader, Brock Wright all have void year money. Meaning, they put their contract on the credit card and the bill comes due even though you don't have the TV anymore. You'll
be paying them even if they're on the team or not.
You're paying them. The Lions, and this is way out, and I know someone's going to get super granular on it, and I don't care because this is just for discussion's sake. We're not running the Lions here. The Lions are 29th in cap space in 2028. All right, they have Jared Goff on the books with a $61.5 million cap hit.
Right.
They have Amon-Ra on the books for a $41 million cap hit,
which will all be negotiated.
Panay, a $34 million cap hit. None of all those contracts have conversions already written into them.
Exactly.
Like when you see these contracts that get cap converted, when other teams do the stuff that we cry about that Brad doesn't do, it's in there. They haven't done it yet.
Exactly.
You may see Goff do it next year.
Yeah. Oh, you're definitely going to see it.
And it's already written in.
I'm not going to have a $70 million cap hit.
Unless you can afford it.
Right.
You know?
What team realistically does that? Because you can't get free agents at that point. So
correct. So again, they are spending. Like they are spending, and it is taking a toll on the future cap and stuff like that. But as Spenny said, it's all blue chip guys, man.
Yeah.
Like we're buying Apple stock here. We're not, we're not going to the penny stock market and getting a radar detector company.
Right.
Like we're actually
Aerotine International.
Yeah.
Right.
Something has come across my desk.
And it might be the best thing I've seen in the last 3 months.
Yep.
If you've got 60 seconds, I'd love to explain it to you. Do you got a minute, John? The name is Aerotine International. They are awaiting imminent patent approval on radar technology that is massive civilian and military grade.
You're right.
Oh, dude, such a fucking good movie.
It is a good movie. Goff next year, $69.5 million cap hit.
Yeah, and that'll be reduced to about 30 or something.
They have
They'll
11. They have
figure it
11 million in cap space next year.
out. Yeah, come on, that's
So,
not happening. You can't yield a team that way.
We're in there, man. Like, we're in the space. Real quick, just kind of touching on what people want. Art Vanderlei, I love Laporta, but Branch is generational. Combat Legs, Brad lovers, just building up the excuse for Brad not to make a trade during the deadline.
Okay.
See, I told you guys. They're out there.
He's
You want
trolling.
to make a
It's the
trade to
minority.
make a
He's trolling.
trade?
He's trolling.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
what he does. He's a
Right.
troll.
I'm salty. I want Branch over Laporta. Why don't
not
you
have
just
both?
get them both?
That's what I'm saying. Keep them
I
all.
want Branch and Laporta.
Keep them all.
How about that?
But that's where the skill that Brad Holmes, that we don't talk about. We always talk about his player acquisition and evaluation. His ability to manage contracts is great. And you got to shout out Ryan Wood as well. Them two working together, they have found a way to, so far, keep all of their young players who have contributed heavily to this team. And I think they'll continue.
Yeah, so in 2028, the players they have under contract right now are Goff, Brown, Sewell, McNeil, Jamo, Kirby, Tyleek Williams, Ratledge, Tesla, Miles Frazier for $1 million, Dan Jackson for $1 million, Dominic Lovett for $1 million, and that's it. Those are the guys they have under contract. Pretty good core.
Can't wait to see what that 2028 team going to look
Well,
like.
and then Brad has 2 drafts,
Yeah.
so that's what it is. Exciting, isn't it, D-Mac?
It is, because you got, it's real. And like you said, the window's there, and this is exactly where you should be, I guess, in year 2 of that window and building. So absolutely no problem with it.
Me too, man. I'm happy. You want to take the break, Spenny? We'll come back to the top 5 Halloween costumes.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right, yeah.
Let me tell you about Mad Packs. Listen, go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you carrying the best product in the game. Whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Fused Moon Rocks, or any of their top-shelf strains, go to getmadpacks.com and you can find a store near you carrying the best product out there. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Get ready for unfiltered sports talk like never before. Join Braylon Edwards and Shep as they bring you the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Has a man open. Touchdown, Michigan. Braylon Edwards.
Where no topic is off limits. What are they thinking? How do jocks really feel?
Here comes a little blitz. Blitz is picked up, though, and the pass thrown to Edwards. Touchdown.
Tune in Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network for hot takes, heated debates, and the latest sports news. It's time to elevate your sports game. Don't miss out. Head to woodwardsports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. Woodwardsports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at woodwardsports.com.
Neal Ruhl here for Buddy's Pizza, the original Detroit-style pizza since 1946. I hear these commercials for these chain places. They're like, we have authentic Detroit-style pizza. That's odd. You haven't been doing it since 1946. You didn't create a Detroit tradition. That was Buddy's that did that. There's over 20 Buddy's locations, and you can have it tonight and get 10% off for doing it. Use the promo code 10meal when you order at buddyspizza.com. As I said, there's over 20, so you know that there's one near you. That goodness that you see on the screen can be on your table for dinner tonight. They have great partnerships with Detroit organizations, the Detroit Zoo, the Michigan Humane Society, all of it. Buddy's Detroit-style pizza since 1946. All right, keeping it pushing, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Yes, Aidan Hutchinson. Extension is done, so Aidan's got his money. He's locked in. 4-year extension. You tack on next year's 5th-year rookie option that he will play under. So Hutch will be in town for at least 5 more years. And they've locked him up, man, one by one for the whole what are you doing with all that cap space? Well, you got Aidan Hutchinson, Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Penei Sewell, Jameson Williams, Kirby Joseph, Aleem McNeil, and Taylor Decker all signed.
Pretty much pretty good free agent pool.
The pretty good free agent pool with all of that. But, yeah, we spent pretty much the whole first hour talking about that. Woodward Sports chat thread. Taylor, people talk about Hendrickson from Cincinnati. Yeah, he's a free agent next year, so he's getting the hell out of there. I would almost guess. I would think.
They lucky they kept him this year. He was gonna sit out.
Yeah, he absolutely was. Ryan's reaction: do not re-sign Decker. There's one. I told you they're out there, man. One by one, they reveal themselves, dude. Jimmy Hayward, draft a tackle. Won't be mad if they move Sewell to left tackle. D-Mac, that's the game plan, though, right? Like
Always has been.
Always has been.
From day one. Do you remember you drafted him? He was the best, one of the best left tackles in college. And come on in, kid, and play right tackle until Decker's done. And then they'll move it over, or have the option. You know, I wouldn't be surprised, depending on who the other person is, which is probably not here now, back and forth.
Right.
Being able to do that, which shows you how unbelievable an athlete he is, right? Spenny, you could speak on being an offensive lineman. It's totally like pivoting, playing right wing and playing left wing, right? Like the biggest thing is where does the field of play, right? Is it on your left side or your right side? And that's a big thing if you think about it. And then your feet.
DNC-ENT, Hendrickson is getting tagged. That number got bigger today because of Hutch.
They would be insane if they tagged him. After you paid all your receivers and all that?
Well, DNC-ENT, you know the issue with that, too, which you're learned at this. You understand. The second he signs it, you put that money, like that's it.
Which is why that would be stupid.
Like it comes off your cap, all of it, immediately, the second he signs it. Like, I know people throw the tag thing out there, but, like, the second you sign it, that's it.
That's a what, $48 million cap, however much, something crazy.
High 30s, I'm guessing it'll be by now.
It's
top
five
average at your position. Yeah. So it's got to be making its way through the 30s real quick.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Real quick. D-Mac, you ready to rock for some top 5, man?
Let's do it.
We take a step out of the sports world just for an instant.
Top five.
We do our top five Wednesday, top five. It is Halloween, so it is Halloween themed.
Yes.
And Spencer Raxter, why is it a top 5 list?
It's half as boring as a top 10 list.
And takes half as long.
Yes.
This week, in honor of Halloween, top 5 Halloween costumes, whatever that is to you. Spencer said it's top 5 Halloween costumes he wore.
Yes.
For me, it's the resume of the Halloween costume, the versatility of it all. Spencer Raxter, your top 5 Halloween costumes.
My top 5 Halloween costumes. At number 5, I have my Hoodie Mellow costume that you see portrayed in the picture there.
Hoodie Mellow.
That's the MCK Mafia right there. McKinley stand up. That's my two neighbors that I grew up with, 2 of my best friends. My boy Schwitz on the left.
Schwitz!
He's wearing a Spike Spiegel costume, very cool. And then his brother Adam, my other boy, has the cowboy one on. But listen, that was the only time that costume would work. It was coming off of the fall of Hoodie Mellow when he was doing all the Chris Brickley runs, wearing the hoodie, dropping a bunch of, and it was all
people sleep on Hoodie Mellow.
People recognized it. Like people were walking up to me, like, "Oh, nice!" Like stuff
I think
like
I
that.
slept through Hoodie Mellow.
So,
I entirely missed it.
So that's that one. And at number 4, I have Darth Vader. As a kid, I got the Darth Vader voice changer for Christmas. One of my favorite gifts that I've ever gotten. And for the Halloween the following year, I got the full Vader suit. At number 3, this one has some lore behind it. It is a Dust Bunny costume. So when I was growing up, I reused the same Halloween costume 5 years in a row. It was like a lion suit, and it had a tail on it. And like one year I was a lion with a mane. The next year I was like a prairie dog, and we took the tail off. And then later into my adultish years, when I was in high school, we uncovered that same costume in the basement, and it was all dirty and nasty and shit. So I wore it again, and I was a Dust Bunny that year. So it was
Straight
it's got
from under
some
the
stuff
couch.
like that.
Cycle reuse.
Yeah, exactly. And then at number 2, I was a piece of pizza one year, and my mom made the costume, and like a big cutout cardboard slice. She used like foam for the crust and put like peppers and mushrooms and different things all over. It was very cool.
Fire, yeah.
And my friend Robert, who I went trick-or-treating with, was like a gladiator, and me and him went to Little Caesars by my house, and they gave us a free pizza.
Nice.
That was a piece of pizza. He's a gladiator.
Solid.
So that was really cool. And then at number 1, criminally have no pictures of this, but this was one of my costumes in East Lansing. Schwitz, my boy, was Saul from Pineapple Express, James Franco's character, and I was Dale Denton,
Nice.
Seth Rogen's character in Pineapple Express, and I had the brown suit and everything, and by the end of the night, I had the pants ripped off, and I was in just the tighty whities,
Nice.
and it was an amazing costume, but we didn't get any pictures of it together, which was crazy.
Insane.
Went from Pineapple Express to old school. Right? Real
Yeah.
quick.
So that was my favorite costume I've ever worn.
Woodward Sports Chat Thread, one Funky Lions fan. My personal favorite costume I ever wore was a pregnant nun. Art Van Dam wrapping aluminum foil and be leftovers. Justin from North Carolina. Remember, the Lions didn't win a playoff game until Brad and Dan came. Yes.
We remember.
That is
Right.
true.
Trust
Never
us, we
forget.
live here.
KG.
Yes, sir.
Your top 5 Halloween costumes.
Mine is a little fusion of you guys' philosophies for your list.
Yes.
At number 5, the Ghost. Pretty standard. It's a resume you can't be. You just throw a sheet on. Not to be confused with the Klan, because the Klan's
it's a
been
slippery
utilizing
slope.
that.
I can't see shit out of this thing.
I love that scene in Django, by the way. That's
Don't
one of the
ask
best
me or
scenes.
mine for nothing.
Right. But not to be confused with the Klan. They get away with this all year round, but the sheet, classic, just cut some holes in the sheet and you're good. At number 4, Super Mario. This was a very easy costume to pull off because I just bought the hat and the mustache one year.
Yep.
I didn't need the overalls. I didn't need none of that. People
No white
already
gloves?
knew. No, you don't need none of that.
You could use them and be Michael Jackson later on.
I could. But no, it's very easy costume to pull off. People know who you are instantly. At number 3, Spider-Man. It is tried and true.
Yep.
It will never go out
Undefeated.
of style.
It doesn't matter if it's like the plastic one you get from CVS or if it's like the detailed one you get from Halloween store. It all hits the same.
Oh, it does. And listen, all superhero costumes are gonna bang, but Spider-Man is just that special place for Spider-Man. Yes. At number 2, Michael Myers, my favorite Halloween type character of all time. I love when people just run around in the jumpsuit and the mask. Very simple, but very, very effective.
True.
And at number 1, any women's costume. They are all slutty and they all look good.
Facts.
Like, period. Point blank.
You got to respect its resume.
Oh, man. They have made Halloween. Halloween is still alive because of women's costumes.
That's true. And it's just lingerie and animal ears.
Pretty much.
Dirty Dr. D. Spenny should still have, quote, spooky hose as number 1.
Spooky hose is my number 1 for the last one.
Yeah.
That is true.
Decorations, Halloween decoration. That's crazy, but yeah, that's what it was.
Darren McCarty, your
Yes,
top
sir.
5 Halloween costumes.
My top 5 Halloween costumes. Yes, the top 4 I've been, and the first one is the best one I've ever seen. So Peter Puck, remember Peter Puck back in the day, Neal?
Yeah.
Used to have this big puck and walk around. I got pictures of it, whatever, like this. So
Peter Puck.
walking around as just like a puck. Right? He was just like a hockey. Remember Peter Puck?
Yes, I do.
Absolutely. You're old enough to do it. Number 4, probably 2008 or so, dressed as a vampire, but had the teeth like right around Twilight and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
eyes,
great.
the
Oh,
teeth.
yeah.
You was pale as
I
hell.
was everything, bro. It was
stay
locked
Twilight.
in. Nothing scared the kids good. Last couple of years, been a zombie at Eloise. That's been an absolute blast, getting painted up and stuff like that. They even got me decked out. I have a Red Wings Sort of, it's like a Red Wing zombie, which is cool. Number 2, and I won our, I forget, which probably around 2000 or so. I won the Red Wing Halloween costume as a Hooters waitress.
Oh, wait a minute.
People are already talking about it in the chat.
No. So I had the fake taters and everything else, but I think.
Get out of here, bro.
Oh yeah, I just stuffed it up. I actually got my hands on the original, so I had an original suit. So that
that's hilarious.
Stuff into that thing. But the best part that popped, and I think it won, is because I had a backpack and it was clear, and I had condoms and tampons and
nice.
The detail, man.
Absolutely,
it's always a detail.
So it would play better back in the day. Love all the back in late 90s, early 2000s. And the best one I ever seen, Sheldon Kennedy and his girlfriend at the time. Flashers, right? So what I'm talking about is they both had long trench coats on, sort of looked like Inspector Gadget, right? Yeah. Hats. And when they flash.
Oh, nice.
Right? He had this apparatus that was about 1.5 foot that came flying out, right?
That's hilarious.
Looked like that, and she had a suit on, but it was meticulously done where it almost looked like she was naked, but it wasn't like who was it, Kanye's wife? No, that was the same. This was done like. And I think she had hair on her chest and stuff. Like it was like done to sort of like gross you out, where his was done to like don't get too close. So
why do flashers always have to have a grand reveal? It's always the trench coat.
It was hilarious though, as far as anything else. So that's the ones that came to mind for me.
All right, there it is, Darren McCarty. Needless to say, the Hooters waitress costume is dominating the chat.
Yeah,
right now.
You're welcome.
I'll just
fake
say
taters.
it like that. Yeah, fake. People like the quote fake taters.
Yeah, fake taters are Hooters.
Michael Weary, only you, D-Mac. That is a very D-Mac-esque.
On brand, as our boss would say.
It's like whenever they show a picture of like Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan wearing like a mesh shirt, it's like, you can dress however you want when nobody could kick your ass.
That's it.
Yeah, you do what you want, no doubt.
Pretty much.
All right, least, whatever you want to describe it as. My top 5 Halloween costumes. That one was pretty solid, by the way.
Yeah.
The
Steve
Minecraft.
costume?
Yeah, Steve from Minecraft. Yeah. Very easy.
I am Steve.
Yeah, it was very easy to find, very easy to put together. That one was pretty good. Number 5, Jason, right?
Easy.
Hockey mask.
Easy.
Like, and you have to respect its resume.
Yeah. You can even get the authentic one from like CVS for $15. I had that one.
No doubt.
And the machete come with it.
My middle son's marshmallow costume. That went kind of hard though. That was a pretty good costume. Number 4, Freddy Krueger in the Jason family, but Freddy Krueger took over Halloween for a 3-year run.
No, he did.
He took it over.
It's all about the blades, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Oakland University graduate, by the way, Freddy Krueger is.
Oh.
Went to the Oakland University School of Theater.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It got accused of being a child molester.
I can't speak to what happened after. All I know is he went to Oakland.
I mean, that's the story. He got accused of being a child molester, even though he wasn't.
Also, speaking of Oakland University School of Theater, Booger from Revenge of the Nerds
Nice.
also went to Oakland.
Shout out.
Number 3, a superhero. It's versatile. They always hit. It's very easy. You can they have superhero costumes for any budget if you're a parent.
Yeah.
Like you can get it from CVS. You can go to Halloween store.
We can tell the cheaper ones though. Let's make no mistake.
What's the hot one this year? Who's the hot
you
superhero?
guys would have to tell. I don't know. I'm not.
Is there a hot
superhero world.
superhero this year?
I would say Superman because the movie.
Superman.
Normally, if it's a movie or movies that come out,
Superman
those
or
are
Fantastic Four, probably.
Yeah.
And those are staples, pretty much, right? Like the Superman always hits. Number 2, a vampire. Not my thing, but you have to respect the run the vampire costume had. Yep. Like it was, and it's
versatile.
Yeah.
You can do Dracula. You can do Twilight Vampire. You can do.
It still plays today. Yep. If you go to a Halloween party, there is a vampire at the Halloween
100%.
party.
Yeah,
guaranteed, at least one. And then number 1, the old football player. Just get a football helmet.
Yeah.
And you're out there.
That's it.
And you can be convinced that you're not going trick-or-treating. Up until 6 p.m. of Halloween, you get a football helmet, boom, you're a football player. You don't even need a helmet. Get a jersey.
One year in East Lansing, when the boys came up, I had one of them buy me a Deadpool costume on the way.
Nice.
I was going to be Deadpool. But it didn't fit. and it was really tight, and it looked like a gimp suit, and I was not going to be gimp pool, so I hit a quick pivot, and I threw a robe on, and I hung some boxing gloves around my neck, and I was
a boxer.
Just like that.
My
boys really wanted me to be gimp
pool.
Pool is crazy.
Mile High in the chat. The blind ref is always a hit. Yes, it is. Sound Kayak. My go-to costume is the greatest football coach in Michigan history, Jim Harbaugh. Also the most sanctioned.
That's a very good. That's a very easy one too, though.
Yeah,
khakis and a Michigan hat.
Yep,
and
and some
little marker on your lanyard.
Yeah.
That's
I'm going to be a football coach this year. Going to be super easy.
I'm
Woodward
salty.
Polo pants, print out laminated play sheet, wearing a whistle around the neck,
and you're good to go.
Good to go.
I'm salty. I like Halloween because it gives ugly people like me a chance to wear a mask and seem normal. That's fair.
Shout out.
Absolutely, that's fair.
And Salty gets to see his cousins. That's why he likes it.
There you go. All right, let's take the break. Tell them about Lady Jane's.
Absolutely. You know about Lady Jane's. Walk in any Lady Jane's haircuts from end today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment. One of our talented stylists. Take advantage of the $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code on the screen and get your coupon today. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Lady Jane's haircuts for men. It's wicked awesome.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Weather might be getting cold, but at Loom, the good vibes are heating up. Buzzin' right here. Sparkling THC beverages are here to take you into fall with bold, crisp flavors. For a limited time, try the brand new seasonal drop, apple cider. Each can has 7.5 milligrams of real THC wrapped in bubbles, made with real fruit juice, zero artificial sweeteners, and absolutely no hangover. Perfect for bonfires, tailgates, backyard barbecues, or on the golf course, where I enjoy them. Find Buzzin' at all 39 Loom Cannabis Company locations across Michigan. Order online at loom.com. Use code WSN30. Save 30% off your entire order.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal, Ruhl, Darren, McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. If you're late to the show, we talked about Aidan Hutchinson's contract extension earlier in the show. It took up about the first hour, I would say, of the show to some degree. Aidan Hutchinson, as we said, 4 years, $180 million, $45 million per year annual, but has the $141 million guaranteed, the largest non-quarterback guarantee in NFL history.
Is there a signing bonus?
We have not seen that yet.
Like, would he get, like, does it work, like, when he signed that, did he get a signing bonus today?
If there is one in there, yeah, he would get it as soon as the contract's signed and processed and all that stuff. But no matter what, $141 million is guaranteed. So
somebody said it in the chat, but let's hit the Hutchinsons for Halloween. They're giving out the full candy bars this year for sure. You might get a full Gatorade too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Woodward Sports chat thread. I love this. Like, we're growing obviously here at Woodward at an incredible rate, getting ready to crack 100,000 YouTube subscribers. I heard we get a cool plaque and everything from YouTube. But I love some of the day oneers and the people that have been around for years. Every now and then they pop up in the chat like Denzel. Black Mark Davis didn't make anyone's list. For those of you that are newer, we had a guy that watched the show that dressed up as Black Mark Davis, the owner of the Raiders.
It was awesome.
And just showed up to the studio.
We played the Raiders that week, too. He was going to the game.
And he just showed up to the studio. So we brought him in, and we interviewed him. And
it was iconic.
It was iconic. It was great.
He did look like Mark Davis.
Go to our YouTube page. If you search Black Mark Davis, I'm sure you'll be able to.
It'll probably pop up.
It'll probably pop up. And he was incredible. And then we never heard from him again.
Nope.
We did when we were looking forward, like last year when we played the Raiders on Monday night.
Yeah.
I was expecting him to return, but he did not. So Black Mark Davis, if you're out there, somewhere, anywhere, we miss you. What? We miss you.
It's true.
We do, 100%. Steve DeYoung, that was a great day. Chris, that show was awesome. I'm salty. That was a classic episode. Art Vandelay, Marcus Davis. No, he was just Black Mark Davis.
Yeah.
That's why's he got to be? KG, why's he got to be like that?
I know. It's almost like me having to be Shep all the time. It's crazy. It's nuts, man.
Nick Pancone. I noticed a theme, KG.
Yeah.
Nick Pancone. That was a lit show. He just came in out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's just walking around Birmingham. We saw him.
With that hair.
Yep.
Art Vandelay. Aidan about to get avocado on everything.
Facts.
Ooh, yeah.
That's good.
Everything.
It wasn't until I got to the NBA that I learned about avocado toast.
I love avocado.
Not an avocado fan, but
I throw avocado on a breakfast sandwich.
I respect the resume.
Money.
It's literally good on anything.
I could eat guac with just a spoon.
Yeah. D-Mac, Red Wings yesterday. I thought about this, and I was going to ask you earlier, but obviously the Hutch contract extension kind of stole the show. When I watched him give up that first goal and that second goal, there was a defensive breakdown that even I saw.
Yep.
Those defensive breakdowns were pretty much what we saw in the game against St. Louis here at LCA. Novice defensive system NHL guy. Me. I can tell you about the money, and I can tell you about how great Sergei Fedorov and Pavel Bure were, and Teemu Selanne. I can tell you about all that, and Nick Lidstrom.
Shout out.
D-Mac, can you explain it to me how they can have a total defensive lapse and meltdown and give up 4 goals in 30 minutes and then totally turn it around and lock everything down and get a 4-1 lead in a game and be cruising, have a lapse with like 5 minutes to go, give up an easy goal, and then shut it back down again? Explain it to the common fan, D-Mac. Explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
No, I mean, it's like anything else. We all have mental lapses and stuff like this, and it's a commitment to the 60-minute game or whatever like that. And that, like, we're so what I tell you is if you see those breakdowns like that, and unfortunately it happens and they end up in the back of the net, and those are the, I guess, the extreme cases of it, but they're happening less and less. Right? So why is that? Is because communication. Somebody trying to do somebody else's job. Like you saw on both, the 2 guys go to 1 guy instead of your assignment, right? It's like a lot of it is it's a lot like football when you hear do your job, right? And then sometimes it's like somebody didn't do their job and they got beat because the other guys on the other teams drive Mercedes too.
Correct.
Right? But it's eliminating those mistakes. The biggest thing I always say, taught by Scotty Bowman, it's you're allowed to make the mistake, don't make the same mistake twice. Right? So you cut it down. So that's what they're doing really well. They're still going to make mistakes. Right? Mistakes are part of any sport, but it's how do you adjust and how do you react to that. So the biggest thing that I take away, right? And you can see it. The Montreal game, the 2 games in the Isle, in Buffalo at different times. In Buffalo, it wasn't as much. The Islanders game, it was crazy, but just running around and not playing system. What this team has been able to do, Neal, are the 2 things that were imperative for this team to become the next level into the playoffs, right? It's improving their PK, which they have. I think they're around 10th. I don't know what
it's that high. Okay.
Like around, right? So they're in the top third.
Yeah.
Right? And then also 2, when in this, so in this day and age, when you have a 3-point game, what do I mean by a 3-point game? I mean is if a game goes to overtime, the winner gets 2 and the loser gets 1. That's 3 points.
Right.
You have to eliminate that, especially. It's not as important when you're playing the Western Conference teams, but when you're playing the Eastern Conference teams, because you forget and you don't know that it's okay, we got a point here, we got a point there. Well, no, the other team got points. So it's like you always say, it's eliminating what the other team gets. So the way that you're able to shut down at the end now, I know exactly the second goal, right? You leave a good player and their best scorer in the top of the slot. It'd be like leaving Alex DeBrincat there. They're going to score more times than not because that's what they do. But again, it's when are you having those breakdowns? You have that breakdown up 4-1 instead of tied or behind and stuff like this to shoot you out of the game. So there's some maturity there, and I think that yesterday was as solid of the way the transition puck movement and defensive end and the way that they locked it down. And the one thing is that I'll say this right now, you're seeing Dylan Larkin play his best hockey that he's played in a Red Wing uniform right now, and he's leading these guys. And it doesn't matter who you put on his wing, he's going out there and he's playing. But this team has caught up to him speed-wise, if that makes sense. This team is all playing fast. They all do transits. Even the big boys on the fourth line or whatever who contributed that fourth goal yesterday, which wasn't a big, impactful goal, even though it's a 5-2 game. If you watch the game, there's different spots. You always talk about spots, right? What they're doing is they're tightening up enough in those spots. And again, the goalies are doing what they need to do. As veteran goalies, and Gibson or Talbot is giving this team a chance to win, and that's what they're doing. So, I mean, it's progress, right? Not perfection, and this is an unbelievably huge road trip. You got, 4 more games, 5-game road trip or whatever like this?
West
You're
Coast.
playing all West. You're playing Vegas, playing real teams. So if you can come out of there, usually you want the adage of being, 2-2-1 or whatever like this. But you know what? You want to be 3-2, especially with the way that you got off to the road trip yesterday. So ain't going to be easy, but it'll tell you a lot more coming off the road, coming back home, in a few weeks of where this team's at. But I like how they're playing, right? And what I like too, and you look at Mo. Right, second goal, Mo just one hand and lackadaisical.
That was the one.
Okay, so you got to stay locked in.
So
the one thing is, if you notice that, and Spenny, I was going to say to this, do you like the move of putting Sider with Edvidson and putting Sherratt with ASP? Right, I like that a lot more. What is it also like? Forget about how good Edvidson or Mo. They have to be more responsible or every shift. But it's opened up Sherratt a little bit to not only protect ASP,
exactly.
but it's also opened. It doesn't seem like it seems like this is more the Ben Sherratt that we expected.
Yeah, it allows
skating, playing. He scored a goal yesterday up in the play and stuff like that. So I like where this team's at. They still got work to do, and they're being led by their forward. We still got Kane coming back, and you still got all the guys that are fighting for spots. We talked about MBN going down, which was a great thing. So I thought yesterday I was really happy with like Soderblom and Rasmussen and JVR and the way that those guys really impacted the game.
Just for reference too, and I don't want to we can do the playoff thing tomorrow because I do want to touch on that. But just so everybody understands, the Wings are 7-3 through 10. We're basically 1/8 of the way through the season. They're 7-3. They're second in the Atlantic Division. Right now, the Panthers are out of the playoffs. The Lightning are out of the playoffs. Like, we forget, because we haven't been good pretty much since this format has taken place. This Eastern Conference is a bloodbath, man. An absolute
100%.
bloodbath.
Where's the easy game?
Buffalo. Oh, wait.
Yeah, wait.
The Islanders are in last in the Eastern. Oh, wait. You know what I mean? Like, it's an absolute bloodbath. Man. Should we go back to the West, Benny?
That'd be cool.
The Blackhawks holding down the second wild card.
Yeah, Bedsy Snipe show last night. That was crazy.
How about
He's
that?
nice.
Did you check in yesterday and all 32 teams were playing and stuff like that? It was pretty cool.
I did tap in.
I mean, obviously it's hockey, so they'll do it on a Tuesday.
Watching the Kings game late night, it was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because you didn't have to watch the Dodgers till friggin' 3 in the morning because the Jays got it done.
I got something about that when we come back. All right, let's take the final break. Spenny, tell them about jars.
No, oh yeah.
Are you telling about jars?
I'll tell them about jars.
Yeah, you tell them about jars.
Welcome to the jungle. Head to Jars and get your hands on Jungle Juice, the bold, high-performance cannabis brand where raw power meets rugged innovation. They got a full range of products from pre-rolls, flower, and vapes to edibles like chocolates, gummies, and sugar cone snacks. Check out the Jungle Juice infused pre-roll line. It hits hard and comes in 12 different strains to choose from. You can find Jungle Juice in over 200 dispensaries across Michigan, including your local Jars. Follow them on Instagram at @GetJungleJuice and experience power for yourself.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Neal Ruhl here for Caesar Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. Scan the QR code on the screen above my head. Set up your Caesar Sportsbook account. When you make your first deposit, make sure you use the promo code Woodward1000. All the way up to $1,000. That way, when you make your first bet, if you happen to lose it, you'll get it back as a free bonus bet. It's almost like a do-over, everyone. It's Caesars, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports, one of the OGs of the betting game. The app is clean. It's not all glitchy and stuff like that. So, again, if you're looking to jump into the sports betting game, do it with Caesars. Do it with an iconic name in the sports betting world. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, final segment of the show, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Steve O'Baby in the chat. Neal, the biggest thing for me when it comes to the Wings, they don't point fingers or blame each other when they're down. They just keep playing.
Save that for the locker room.
Yeah.
Shout out Todd Father, instilling accountability in this team.
But you know what I love about him, right? Rate immediate, right? We saw after the first game and how he let loose and told them the way it was. And you know in that St. Louis game what he ripped through their asses in that first intermission to get them back on track. It's just about staying focused. And a lot of it, Neal, to your question before, is that's what comes with maturity. Now, you don't want to see your best players in Mo Sider, sort of one hand and getting beat like that.
Somebody in the chat said he got benched after that. I didn't catch that.
No, 100%. And you look like there's no BS. It's now or never. Doesn't matter what your name is, and that was proven. And you look how Simon Edmondson responded, right? Because he got benched for the last 15-minute game or 17 of the Islanders game being dog shit. So these guys respond. So that there's no kick gloves. Todd, you love what Todd's doing. He's going to hold them accountable. And in that, they know, right? There's self-awareness too. They have to be better. But what I was going to say is that if it's going to happen, it happens early in the season so they don't make the same mistake again. But it happens in a 4-1 game when you're ahead and it doesn't cost you because you tighten it on down. So it's something to watch in the future, though. Because there are those moments, and it's like I said it before. The Pistons and the Red Wings are bipolar.
Yeah.
Right? It's just what you know when they're good and when they're on, what to expect, and when they're not, right? When they're sort of, I don't know, like the adolescence in them, they wander, their mind wanders a little. Maybe it's not bipolar, maybe it's ADHD, right? Either way, yeah, my point's made.
Yeah.
I had one quick thing about the baseball game last night. For the AJ took Scooble out too early crowd, no one said a word about the fact the Dodgers left Ohtani in 1 inning too long.
Yeah.
That's why the managers do it, everybody.
Bloody.
Because you can't leave them in there an inning too long. You can take them out an inning too early, but you can't take them out an inning too long. And it was over.
Yep.
Like, just like that, it was over. It's just funny, I didn't see anybody talking about that.
Of course
The
not.
manager left him in there an inning too long. Why do we never say that?
Yeah.
I'm curious. Why?
That's why, and to that, that's why there's a fine line of consistency of what to expect, and it's not different strokes for different folks, but it's the culture of this is the way we do it, where it's understandable, because sometimes the moment gets too big where the star gets to choose. If it's just sort of this is the way that we do it, and anything else, that was more Scotty Bowman's, then you fall sort of in line and know what to expect.
Yes. The Ski Mask Boy. It's a two-way street, Neal. No, I know. 100%. You just never hear anybody say, manager left him out there too long. No. It's always like they didn't leave him out there long enough. So that's weird. Right. D-Mac, what do you got? You're out tomorrow, right? And Friday, what do you got going on for the weekend?
I'll be up in Kalkaska, actually, on Saturday for Chainsaw Pro Wrestling. So if you're up in the Kalkaska area, nice. Got some other stuff this weekend. I'll see everybody at the watch party on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
We'll be down there.
Yeah, nobody's doing NFL game day like we are.
We ride.
Thanks.
That's right. Look at the views.
Yep.
Like it's what the
Pistons
people want.
tonight, too, against the Magic.
Pistons tonight against the Magic. Some people were upset we didn't talk about the Pistons. We'll touch on it tomorrow.
Yeah.
The Pistons didn't play last night and lost by 30 in their last game, and the Red Wings won last night, and we have Darren McCarty on the show. God forbid we talk about hockey for 10 minutes.
Yeah, like again, guys,
7,
you hear me.
Thank you.
All right.
You hear me say this all the time. In an NBA season, you're going to have 6 clunkers that you have no shot to win.
Exactly.
Everybody.
And they were on tired legs, like you could tell.
Everybody. Yeah. Every team's going to lose 6 games no matter what they do.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the way that it works. Just so happens right there. Back-to-back, Cavs came in. They got cooked. Like, hey, guys, it won't be the last time it happens.
Nope.
And guess who else is going to get cooked? Cleveland's going to get cooked in a game.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to.
So, real quick, Dante 151 in the Super Chat. That game last night in the Red Wings Blues game, it felt like the Blues fans were going to boo them for looking dead at home. Am I wrong? No, I mean.
Well, also, too, let me say that Trixie's downtown on Friday night. If you're not doing anything for Halloween, we're doing a Flophouse adult Halloween wrestling show.
So
I'll be downtown. I'll be downtown at Trixie's on Friday.
Right.
Forgot that one.
Adult wrestling show. You've caught my interest.
Yeah,
come
on down, Kenny.
All right.
All right.
Hey, D-Mac giving away some real good adult Halloween
I
treats.
know you are.
There you go.
I know you
There
are.
it is. Come trick or treat with me.
Shout out my dog.
For D-Mac, for KG, Spencer Asher, I'm Neal Ruhl. Thanks for tapping in. Big D Energy. Well, see you later.